He was a husband, a father, a church council president. In Wichita, no one suspected a thing. But Dannis Rader had a secret identity. He called himself BTK Bind, torture, kill. Between 1974 and 1991, he murdered 10 victims. But for him, killing wasn't enough. He stalked his victims for days, sometimes weeks, watching their routines, learning their fears. Then he would enter their homes, armed not just with weapons, but with control. He would bind them, taking away any chance to fight back. He would terrorize them psychologically, prolonging their fear, controlling every moment. For Rader, the fear was part of the ritual, and when he was done, he killed. But what made BTK truly terrifying wasn't just what he did. It was what he did after. He wrote letters, cold, detailed, emotionless. He sent them to police, to newspapers, even hiding messages in libraries. He wanted the world to know his name. Then suddenly, in the early 90s, silence. The BTK killer disappeared. Years passed, and the case went cold. Wichita moved on, but never fully forgot. Until 2004, out of nowhere, BTK returned. He began sending messages again, this time using modern technology, disks, files, digital clues. And that was his biggest mistake. Investigators traced a floppy disk he had sent. Metadata from the file led them to a church computer and a name, Dannis Rader. In 2005, police moved in. The quiet man, the neighbor, the church leader, was arrested without resistance. But the real horror came after. Inside his home and belongings, investigators found detailed journals describing each murder, photographs and souvenirs taken from victims, sketches and plans of future crimes, and writings that revealed how deeply he fantasized about control and fear. It was not random. It was not impulsive. It was calculated, organized, rehearsed. In court, Rader calmly confessed, describing each murder like a checklist. No emotion, no remorse.
The young girl, Joseph, opened the door. He probably let the dog out because the dog was in the house at that time.
All right, when you went into the house, what happened then?
Well, I confronted the family, pulled a pistol, confronted Mr. Otero, and asked him to, that I was there to, basically, I was wanted to get the car. I was hungry, food, I was wanted, and asked him to lie down in the living room. And at that time, I realized that wouldn't be a really good idea. So the dog was a real problem, so I asked Mr. Otero if he could get the dog out. So he had one of the kids put it out. I took him back to the bedroom.
Took who back to the bedroom?
The family, the bedroom, the 4 members.
All right, what happened then?
At that time, I tied him up.
While still holding him at gunpoint?
Well, in between tying and yes. Yeah.
All right, after you tied them up, what did
Well, they started complaining about being tied up, and I re-loosened the bonds a couple of times. Tried to make Mr. Otero as comfortable as I could. Apparently had a cracked rib from a car accident, so I had him put a pillow down for his head. Had he put I think he's Parker or a coat underneath him. They talked to me about giving the car and whatever money. I guess they didn't have very much money, and there I realized that I didn't have a mask on or anything. They already could ID me, and made a decision to go ahead and put him down, I guess, or strangle him.
All right, what did you do to Joseph Otero Sr.?
Joseph Otero?
Yeah,
Okay.
Joseph Otero Sr., Mr. Otero, the father.
Put a plastic bag over his head and then some cords, then tighten it.
This was in the bedroom.
Yes, sir.
Did he, in fact, suffocate and die as a result of this?
Not right away. No, sir, he didn't.
What happened?
Well, after that, I did Mrs. Otero, I had never strangled anyone before, so I really didn't know how much pressure you had to put on a person or how long it would take. But
Was she also tied up there in the
yes, yeah, both her hands and their feet were tied up. She was on the bed.
Where were the children?
Josephine was on the bed, and Junior was on the floor this time.
So we're talking first of all about Joseph Otero. So you put the bag over his head and tied it, and he did not die right away. Can you tell me what happened in regards to Joseph?
He moved over real quick, and I think tore a hole in the bag, and I could tell that he was having some problems there. But at that time, the whole family just they went panicked on me, so I worked pretty quick. I got
You worked pretty quick.
Well, I mean, I strangled Mrs. Otero, and she went out, or passed out. I thought she was dead. She passed out. Then I strangled Josephine. She passed out, or I thought she was.
He was sentenced to 10 consecutive life terms, ensuring he would never walk free again. But even now, one question still haunts this case. How did a man like this live among people for so long, without anyone knowing? Do you think BTK would have been caught if he never contacted police again, or was it inevitable? Drop your opinion in the comments. And if you want more chilling true crime stories that expose the darkest human secrets, subscribe now, because the next story might be even more disturbing.